Hi, this is Dave Lorenzo with RainmakerLawyer.com, and today we're going to talk about lead generation and your law firm. Now, lead generation is a very, very salesy term, and I want to make sure I cover what lead generation is and why it's so important to your law firm. Now, lead generation is important because it really is the process by which you add potential clients into your database. It's the way that you introduce yourself to potential clients. So, in the past we've talked about suspects, prospects, clients, and evangelists. Well, converting a suspect to a prospect is what lead generation is all about. So, taking people who you think might be great clients for your law firm in the future and converting them into folks who raise their hands and say, yes, I would potentially like to find out more about your services. That's what lead generation is all about. So, lead generation is when you add clients to your database or potential clients to your database so that they can be introduced to your products or services. For example, if you give a speech and people come up to you after the speech and they want to talk to you about potentially engaging you, that is a lead, okay? That person's just moved themselves from suspect to prospect. So what you need to do is you need to continually communicate with that person to help them move down the path of deciding if your services are right for them. So, how do you do that? Well, we have a number of different ways to engage these people. But what you want to do is you want to get those folks to stand up and raise their hands and say, I'd like to learn more. And that's what lead generation is all about. If somebody visits your website, they're interested in your services, and that's a potential lead. You need to capture their name, their email address, their phone number, and follow up with them. If somebody calls your office, that's a potential lead. They've shown interest in you. If somebody wants to work with a colleague of yours, or somebody works with a colleague of yours, and they say to your colleague, hey, do you know a lawyer who, and then they talk about your area of practice, and that person thinks of you, that is a lead. So, lead generation is all about being on the top of the mind of the person who could use your services or refer your services. All of these forms of lead generation are critical to the success of your law firm marketing. You need to get those folks into your database. So, take a few moments right now and write down the number of ways you generate leads for your law firm. Maybe you speak. Maybe you go to referral or networking group meetings. Maybe you are a member of the Chamber of Commerce. Maybe you write articles for the newspaper. Maybe you teach at a community college. Maybe you are the kind of person who does outreach at a community or association for a community or association group. Find a way to first capture all those lead generation methods, and then we need to find a way to make sure all of those leads are getting into your client database. That's what lead generation is all about. Helping people who you suspect may be clients one day and moving them into the category of prospects, people who you need to educate in order to help them make a good decision to select a lawyer in your area of practice. My name is Dave Lorenzo, and for more great tips just like these, please visit me at RainmakerLawyer.com. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day.